technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
Here's our top story this evening. Vote Chori storm continues to escalate. Top sources tell Times Now that the opposition is now actively considering an impeachment motion against the Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar. Now, this move comes just a day after the CEC hit back at Rahul Gandhi over his voter data allegations. The India Bloc is reportedly finalizing its strategy, with leaders weighing in the political and constitutional implications of such an unprecedented step. The latest attack comes from Gaurav Gogoi of the Congress party, who says it appears that the ECI is in the hands of such officers who take biased decisions, and that is why they are against any investigation.
कि एक निष्पक्ष चुनाव हो, फ्री एंड फेयर इलेक्शन हो, उन्होंने पूरी तरीके से अपने इस जिम्मेवारी को नकारा और इसीलिए साफ साफ जाहिर होता है कि अब चुनाव आयोग ऐसे कुछ अफसरों के कमान में हैं जो निष्पक्ष नहीं, साफ साफ एक पक्ष लेते हैं और इसीलिए ऐसे अफसर कोई भी इंक्वायरी या जांच के खिलाफ हैं कि बड़ी बड़ी बातों करके वो राजनीतिक दलों को डराएंगे। हम बस उन्हें इतना ही कहना चाहते हैं कि अफसर आएंगे, अफसर जाएंगे, लेकिन जैसे हमारे आदरणीय खड़गे जी ने कहा आज सुबह, सदन हमेशा रहेगा। सदन उनकी कार्रवाई की गवाही आने वाले दिनों में देगा।
कि ट्रांसपेरेंट तरीके से फ्री एंड फेयर इलेक्शन के लिए जो सवालें उठाए जा रहे हैं, जो लोगों के दिल में जो आशंकाएं हैं, जो लोगों के दिल में डाउट्स हैं, जो डिस्क्रिपेंसीज और जो एनोमलीज बताया गया अलग अलग देश भर में, लोग वीडियोस डाल रहे हैं, लोगों को कह रहे हैं कि ये देहांत हो गए, उनके इलेक्टोरल लिस्ट से नाम हटाए गए, लेकिन वो देखा गया है कि वो लोग आके मीडिया के सामने कह रहे हैं कि हम जिंदा हैं। भाजपा का स्पोक्स पर्सन बन के उनके तौर तरीके से ये लोग काम करते हैं, उसी तरह से जवाब देते हैं। जो बीजेपी के स्पोक्स पर्सन ने जो जिस तरह से पहले प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस की थी, जो इश्यूज उठाए थे, जिस तरह से बात कर रहे थे, वही टोन और टेनर में ये बात कर रहे थे।
Meanwhile, Shiv Sena's Milind Deora has launched a stinging attack on the India Bloc over their intention to initiate impeachment proceedings against the CEC. Milind Deora is urging the Congress and the India parties to conduct themselves in a responsible manner. He said this impeachment threat is nothing but a reflection of how there's no internal democracy in India Bloc parties.
I see these as excuses for a lack of inner party democracy, and ultimately my message to such parties and such leaders that if you want the public of India to believe that you genuinely want to strengthen India's democracy, begin by strengthening democracy in your own parties. You can't have a situation where when elections are won, you say EVMs, electoral rolls are fine. When elections are lost, you blame EVMs and electoral rolls. In fact, till recently, EVMs were the culprit. Now, EVMs are working fine. Now, the attention has moved towards electoral rolls. How will people take this seriously? For public to take this seriously, you have to demonstrate real intent. You have to be willing to concede that when you win an election, things work well. When you lose an election, things don't work well.
Meanwhile, the Congress is getting support from more and more India parties on the impeachment plan. Sena UBT MP Arvind Sawant insists that impeachment must be brought soon.
Somewhere we have to think of it very seriously because particularly we as a Shiv Sena Uddhav Sahib Thackeray party, we have suffered a lot because of the election commission. May it be today's Gyanesh Kumar or Rajiv Kumar, all these guys have worked like slaves of the forwarding party. Look at the way they have removed name from the and given to somebody else. That itself was a sheer injustice. And that was done by election commission first. How could you recognize a party just by some members of the legislative council or legislative assembly have left? Doesn't mean party is deserted. Party is of workers, office bearers, MLC, MLAs, MPs, Rajya Sabha members.
So your party is for the impeachment?
Yeah, definitely. Why not? I feel we should vote as early as possible.
With that, let's also get you how RJD MP Manoj Jha has made a shocking claim. He said that the CEC said that opposition is attacking the constitution by attacking him. I want to tell him he's not the synonym of constitution. He's there because of the constitution. It's the same thing like the Prime Minister says that attacking him is actually attacking the nation. And while we're looking for the CEC, we could not find him. But the BJP clearly has found a new spokesperson. That is coming in from RJD leader Manoj Jha. Listen in.
उनके अंदर राजीव जी आ गए थे पुराने वाले, शाराना अंदाज में बोला क्या होता है, पक्ष विपक्ष नहीं सब समकक्ष हैं। ये कहना आसान है, दिखना बड़ा मुश्किल है। कल हम अपने मुख्य चुनाव आयुक्त को ढूंढ रहे थे, वो तो मिले नहीं। बीजेपी का एक नया प्रवक्ता और मिल गया।
All right, let me go across to my colleague Mohit Bhatt, who has been tracking the political war of words that has now erupted. Mohit, we have been getting our viewers all the political reactions that are coming in. But as far as the strategy of the opposition is concerned to impeach the CEC, what more are you hearing from on that front?
Well, you see, when it comes to the impeachment of CEC, we know for a fact that how various opposition parties, specifically the Congress, Shiv Sena, they have a view that if a constitutional body is not working as per the constitution, then whatever there are measures under the parliamentary democracy that needs to be taken, and perhaps that is why they have taken the CEC versus opposition fight to the next level, where what we see is that the opposition is.
All right, Mohit, I'll come back to you. Let me quickly go across to Mr. RP Singh of the BJP, who's joining us on the phone line at the moment. RP Singh, good afternoon, namaskar. Your response to the opposition who is now planning to get an impeachment motion against the CEC, and they say he is the BJP's new spokesperson.
Well, it's the same Manoj Jha who said that situation like Bangladesh will be created here. So their objective is not the fair election, their objective is to create unrest and to create anarchy here in the country. And they are doing it on behalf of certain foreign powers who want to create unrest here, and they want to create a situation like of Bangladesh here. Fact is, they know that they can't defeat Prime Minister Modi through ballot, so they are trying to create this sort of atmosphere where they try to undermine all constitutional bodies, whether it is the army, whether it is the Supreme Court, whether it is the Election Commission. Just recently, Priyanka said about Supreme Court, who's Supreme Court to pass such an order on my brother. They raise question on the valor of the army every now and then. And now the Election Commission now. So objective is to somehow create some environment of unrest, and then through that unrest or through that anarchy grab the power here.
Mr. Singh, let me quickly tell you what Gaurav Gogoi has said. He said Chief Election Commissioner has become an enemy of the Election Commission of India. Your response to that?
Well, as I said, they will keep doing this on behalf of certain foreign power. Mr. Gogoi is also part of the same gang who are behaving like this with certain objectives, which are not conducive to the democracy. But Election Commission has been very fair. I mean, he came and gave every detail. But once you start accusing Election Commission of Chori, so after all, Election Commission will have to defend itself, and Election Commission has rightly defended, saying that within the coming 7 days you should file an affidavit or apologize from the country. So let's see how do it go further.
All right, Mr. RP Singh, thanks very much for joining us on Times Now. Of course, viewers, this political war of words still continues with the opposition upping the ante against the Chief Election Commissioner, Gyanesh Kumar. Remember, he had done this elaborate press conference yesterday where he hit out at Rahul Gandhi and the opposition without, in fact, naming them, and said that they are using the poll panel and pushing their political propaganda through the Election Commission of India and making false charges against the poll body. Now, the opposition, of course, is planning to get an impeachment motion against the CEC, with leaders such as Gaurav Gogoi of the Congress party saying that the CEC has become the enemy of the Election Commission of India. Let me also quote what Gaurav Gogoi has said. He said that it seems like the ECI is in the hands of such officers who take biased decisions, and that's why they're against any investigations. Officers will come and go, but the parliament will be there. My My colleague Mohit Bhatt continues to be with us. Mohit, we heard the BJP's reaction. Of course, this political war of words is only going to intensify. But we were talking about the strategy that the opposition now plans as far as taking forward this planned impeachment motion is concerned.
Well, just now various opposition parties addressed the press conference and they attacked the CEC, and in fact, the personal attack was being made on the Chief Election Commissioner, where some of the leaders came out and said that the CEC is acting as the spokesperson of the BJP, and we know for a fact that how opposition parties from past many days before the commencement of the session on daily basis have been protesting at Makardwar, and they want debate and discussion to take place on SIR. And when it comes to the Lok Sabha today, there was a special discussion on the seat of Subhanshu Shukla, but that did not happen amidst the protest by the opposition party, specifically in the Lok Sabha. So clearly what we see is that the opposition party...
All right, Mohit, I'll keep coming back to you for the latest. Let's also tell our viewers what BJP MP Samit Patra has said. He said the political party that can abuse the judges after the Ram Mandir judgment, that cannot spare the Indian Army, which can call the chief of the Indian Army a street goon. We too had differences in the past, but we never used such words which were indecent. So that's another political reaction, of course, coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party, hitting out at the opposition.
घुसपैठियों के माध्यम से किस प्रकार से चुनाव जीतना है, घुसपैठियों का किस प्रकार से इस्तेमाल करना है, तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति को किस प्रकार से आगे बढ़ाना है, यही राहुल गांधी और कांग्रेस पार्टी करती रही है। और संवैधानिक संस्थाओं को गाली देने का इनका रिकॉर्ड पुराना है। आप याद करिए, जब राम मंदिर का जजमेंट आया था तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट को पानी पीकर इन लोगों ने कोसा था, जजेस के नाम ले लेकर उनके खिलाफ मीम बनाकर सोशल मीडिया में छोड़ा था। और आज इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया के खिलाफ जिस प्रकार का वक्तव्य सोशल मीडिया के माध्यम से और खुद राहुल गांधी दे रहे हैं, जिन शब्दों का प्रयोग वो कर रहे हैं, मुझे लगता है पूरा हिंदुस्तान उसे एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रही है, उसे नकार रही है, और हिंदुस्तान देख भी रही है कि खिसियानी बिल्ली खंबा नोचे।
Anurag Bhadoria of the SP is joining us at the moment on the phone line. Anurag Bhadoria जी, बीजेपी कह रही है कि आपको एविडेंस मांग रहे हैं तो आप एविडेंस नहीं दे रहे हैं, पर आप इम्पीचमेंट मोशन के लिए तैयार हैं सीईसी के अगेंस्ट।
देखिए, अभी बीजेपी के प्रवक्ता महोदय बोल रहे थे कि आर्मी का अपमान करते हैं। कौन करता है पता है आपको? भारतीय जनता पार्टी आर्मी की बेटी सूफिया कुरैशी जी को क्या कहते थे? आतंकवादी की बहन। किसने बोला था? इन्हीं के एक मंत्री महोदय, वो सूफिया कुरैशी जी को आतंकवादी का बहन बता रहे थे। दूसरे एक और बता दें इनको, आर्मी का अपमान कौन कर रहा था? एक और इनके पठानिया जी हैं, विधायक हैं, वो कह रहे थे, वो नालायक बता रहे थे हमारी एयरफोर्स को। और सुनिए, इतने पे नहीं रुकते, एक और हैं झांकड़ा जी, वो क्या कह रहे थे? बीजेपी के नेता, जो हमारी बहनों के उनका सिंदूर उजड़ा था, उनको कह रहे थे कि इनमें वीरांगना का भाव नहीं था। आप देश की बहन बेटियों का अपमान करते हो, आप हमारी एयरफोर्स की बेटियों का अपमान करते हो, एयरफोर्स के लोगों का अपमान करते हो, और आप हमें सिखाने चले हो। ये वो लोग हैं जो अपनी गलतियों को, हमारा सवाल चुनाव आयोग से है, सवाल हम चुनाव आयोग से पूछ रहे हैं, आप परेशान क्यों हो रहे हो? आपको क्या दिक्कत हो रही है? भाई, आपको अगर दिक्कत है, इसके मतलब कि आपकी शंका की सुई आपके ऊपर घूमेगी। क्यों आपको परेशानी हो रही है? भाई, आपको तो हमारे साथ में मिलाना चाहिए, क्योंकि अनुराग ठाकुर जी कह रहे थे कि वोट की चोरी हुई है, तो क्या उनसे एफिडेविट लिया जाएगा? इनके दूसरे नेता जो हमारे यहाँ पे असीम अरुण मंत्री भी उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर, वो भी कह रहे थे कि वोट की चोरी हो रही थी, उनसे एफिडेविट मांगा क्या समित पात्रा ने? ये वो लोग हैं जो बात करते हैं लेकिन उनको कुछ पता नहीं होता है।
ठीक है,
यहाँ तो गए पार्लियामेंट के अंदर में, इनको यही नहीं पता बोल क्या रहे हैं। कम से कम पढ़ लिख के बोलते, पढ़े लिखों की तरह बात करते हैं तो हिंदुस्तान सुनता है, हिंदुस्तान जान रहा है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता झूठ बोल रहे हैं। इनके नेता ही वोट चोरी का आरोप लगा रहे थे, इनके नेता ही आर्मी का अपमान कर रहे थे, आर्मी के।
ठीक है, Anurag Bhadoria, thanks very much for joining us on Times Now. Of course, this intense political war of words still continues, viewers, and we will keep getting you more on that. But let's also talk about the vice presidential